welcome back to my channel. First thing I want to show you is that we have got shelves in our kitchen. Chris and I spent Sunday just organising things and like going through everything in the kitchen to decide what we want to keep and what we want to get rid of. So as you can see, this is where we're going to have all our glasses and our plates and things like that. We have got a little larder cupboard here. So when we get the doors put on, the doors are going to have spice racks on them. So I'll put all my spices in there too. But I've just got like all my tins and bits and bobs in here. Our ovens have arrived. Everything else in the kitchen is pretty much the same. Over here, what we just did yesterday, they're guys from, I think they're called SCS. It's a local kind of firm down here in Brighton, and they came to template in there because we are going to be having antique glass put in there so that when you open up, because remember I told you guys that the doors are going to sort of open and then slide back into here, into there. And the reason we're doing that is because this is going to be like our drinks and coffee station with a mirrored splashback, and then we're going to have a shelf here and then a crisscross up here which will hold all of our wine bottles. We thought it might be like a nice feature when people come round to just keep the doors open, and then that can be our kind of like cocktail station too. So that is the plan for that area. So this week, like I said, we have got the decorator starting in the kitchen, and then we probably won't have the doors hung in this video, but we will in the next video. We have also got the heating is going to be turned on, which is very, very exciting. That is actually being done today, and the underfloor heating is also going to be turned on today too, which I cannot wait for. It has actually warmed up a little bit outside, which means inside isn't quite as cold. And as you can see, we don't even have our fire on today because it's actually all right in this house. Today Dom and Paul are on fence duty, so I told you guys, I think I've told you guys quite a few times, that over here obviously, as you can see, we're quite like, Brighton is very, very hilly, so our garden is relatively flat, but it is still like sort of from the front of our house to the back of the house, it does go on a bit of a slope. So as you can see with our patio, there's not that much fence. That's a 6-foot fence, but there's not that much like sort of sheltering us from next door to give them some privacy and us some privacy. So we are having a little batten fence put onto the blockwork here, and it's going to go there actually because Chris wanted to see that tree in the background. So that's what they are going to do today, and then Brad the renderer can come and then render the whole patio once it's finished. And show you the fence that's been built now. So the reason we have this done is because you guys can see how the fence for next door, that's a 6-foot fence, and it's really, really low. This patio is no higher than it was when we had our decking here. But yeah, we've always been able to kind of see next door, but no one actually lived there for so long. But now they've obviously they've had an extension. As you can see, they've brought their house out. We were just overlooking each other. So our neighbours and us wanted these fence. Lots of people were saying on my Instagram, that's so ugly if you were my neighbour, I'd hate that. But bear with me, like you might think it looks ugly now, but we're still in the building stage process. My plan here is to put a nice big trough so that I can then plant some climbing plants, and they'll like go in between, like weave in and out, and they'll also go over to next doors as well, because if you can see, we've like double battened this. We've got the batten on our side, plus we've got a batten on their side, so wind can go through here, but we're like shielded. We can still sort of see through, but we're not overlooking each other. And then once we have the plants here and they have grown up, you know, obviously that'll take a while, like maybe next summer they'll start to grow through. But yeah, I think it's going to look really nice. So all those haters out there, just give it time. We've got the paints out today because that means the kitchen guy is coming to paint them. So this is our kitchen colours. We've got dark grey as like a primer, and then we are going for off black in Farrow and Ball. Then in the downstairs for our vanity unit and our bathroom, we've got Pinot Noir. And then for the boys'
vanity unit, they're having denims, which is the same colour as they got on their wall. So I think it will just match in really nicely because you can actually see both of the kids' bedrooms from the bathroom. So I thought that might look quite nice. That was actually the decorator's idea to go for that colour for their vanity unit. Oh, I love that. That looks so nice. So this is the primer coat so far. That's dry already.
Yeah, that's soaked straight in.
Wow, that looks so nice. I love it. Here's Mike. This is the guy who has got our heating up and running. We actually have heating now, guys. Under our feet. We've got odd socks. It is all nice and warm here now. But I just thought I'd show you how many people are at the house today. There's Aaron. So we've got James over there, who's painting the kitchen. Look how nice the kitchen looks now. Doesn't that look so good? We had our ovens fitted. I think they just look so good with like the off black kitchen as well. We've gone for like a 20% sheen on it. So you can like, it's not like a really glossy one. It's almost a little bit like, what did you say? A bit like eggshell?
Satin.
Satin.
Much, what, 20% sheen?
Yeah, 20% sheen is a bit like satin, which is going to be nice. So yeah, look, I'm cooking my first meal in our new ovens. Just love them. So these are the Siemens, is it? Siemens Studio line, because I wanted to go like for as dark as possible. And the ones I kept looking at had like a silvery type look to it. And even though this is silver, it's more like a kind of like a nickel color. Is that right? Me saying that? But yeah, it's the Siemens Studio line anyway. This one is a microwave oven and it also does a steam as well. And then this one is an oven that also steams too. So yeah, can't wait to like get proper cooking in here. I don't know if you guys remember that these are the lights that we chose for outside. Oh, look at that. I love that so much. That looks so good. Oh, I'm really pleased with that. And it just, let me shut the door a bit because it really goes, oh, shut the door a bit so we can see. Look how well that goes with the door. That just matches in so nicely. Doing a great job. Can't wait for that because, you know, we got this doorbell the other day, but it's black, so it blends in. So at night time, no one sees that we've got the doorbell. So they just knock on the door. But now, because we actually have some lights out here, they can see what they're doing. So Chris and I are just going to find some exterior paint for our house now. We actually went to B&Q yesterday. We found the paint colour we want, but we wanted to get it mixed up in, what was it? Valspar. But they didn't have like the base colour to do the mixing with, so we couldn't. So instead we were recommended to come and get Johnston paint. Is it Johnston? Yeah, Johnston paint. Their exterior paint is apparently amazing. So we are going to, we've just pulled up now to where we need to be. So we're just going to get the colour mixed up that we were going to get done yesterday here, and then we're going to give it a little test on our wall to show you guys. Right, here are the three colours we chose. This is Mountain Grey. As you can see, I've got some on my fingers already. This is Singing Sand, and this is Indian Muslin. So we're thinking this is a bit too creamy. I like that. That's almost like a, well, that is also creamy, but then that is more of a white. So I've just, yeah, Chris chose Mountain Grey, so you know if you choose Mountain Grey, he's going to be well chuffed. So we've got Mountain Grey, Singing Sand, Indian Muslin. What do you think? That one is quite white, isn't it? But I do think next to the black doors it looks quite good. I think it's definitely out of the top two, don't you? What one do you like the best? Yeah, I think once we need to wait until they dry a little bit, don't we? What do you guys think? 1, 2 or 3? It is so frosty today. It's so cold. So this is the job that we have been meaning to do for ages. Well, when I say we, I can't really do it because it's just too heavy. So basically, the weather just got too cold for us to be able to lay our patio tiles this side of Christmas. We need to wait now until like April before we do. But the tilers said it's not good for the tiles to just lay here, one on top of each other, and let the cold get between them. So what he said to do is to take them around the back of the house, obviously to free up the patio. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay them in the pergola, but kind of standing upwards against the wall,
Each of these tiles is 20 mil thick and they are so heavy. So Chris was like, right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do 10 a day, take them round and get through the whole batch like that. So we've still got a couple of internal tiles which we'll just put in our storeroom in case anything happens to them and we need to replace any tiles. But all of these here need to be moved round to the back of the house. Ready? Oh, what's going on with your hands?
My hands are so cold.
The driveway's looking good, isn't it? We really need to get a new driveway. Oh gosh.
Right.
Good job, Smell. There he is. Taking them all down to the back. It's actually quite a good day to do it because the ground is really frosty. So Chris is quite worried about ruining his grass and stuff. So he was like, this is going to be a good day to do it. I don't know if you can even see him down there. It's so sunny today. I thought you would have done one pallet by now. Jeepers.
Come and do it.
No, I mean, you're doing a really good job, but you've done more than your 10 for the day. I'm not saying you're doing a bad job. I'm just saying, jeepers, there's quite a lot on one pallet.
You owe me some new leggings.
What do you mean I owe you some new leggings? Is this not your house as well as mine? How many do you reckon you've done so far? 20. Over 20. Oh my gosh. That is loads there. We've got 80 metres squared of that. Jeepers. Chris is getting back into the cleaning mode. I think when everyone leaves, like all the trades leave, there's just little bits all over the place and they do sweep up after they've finished. But this hoover that we have just got, look at this. This is the Karcher Wd5. It's actually very cool. This can like go on normal floor. It can also suction up water and it's a leaf blower. I mean, how cool is that? We do have a Dyson, but that's like great for spot cleaning, but this is amazing because the suction on it is so good, isn't it? When Chris first like unpacked it and tried it out, he was like, oh my gosh, this hoover is incredible. So he just wants to hoover all day long, he loves it. I'd show you guys a couple of bits that we have bought. So we went to Home Sense in Brighton Town and we found this little like basket. We want to get another one of these actually for the back door, but I thought that was quite good to just have there for us to put shoes in. Also over here, which is dirty already, but that's fine, I'm just going to put it in the wash. So we bought this little back door mat as well. We got one for the front door as well that we haven't put down yet, but this one's for there. And then this is actually the little basket that we already had. So we just thought I might actually change that over. Oh, that needs a hoover back there. Might change that over and have that in the corner with the basket there. But basically the reason why we need a little basket here is because we wipe Lulu's feet when she comes in from outside. So this is just like a neater way of hiding her towel than it is for it just to be on the floor.
You're not alone.
How cute is this guy?
Search British
Very
Gas
cute.
and
Just highlights the room. Look at the mess in this room. Oh my gosh, that's actually what the neighbours see. How embarrassing. That is actually so embarrassing. Anyway, it's Christmas light time, so we can illuminate the house. Oh, that looks so cosy with the Christmas tree in the window and the lights on and Chris putting those lights up. Oh, our house actually looks quite nice. I just got out of the shower, walked past the boys' bathroom. This is what I found. Chris cleaning in his underpants. Lovely. You keep getting in these little moods where you just fancy having a good clean, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, the whole house needs completely cleaning. But every time we clean, the dust just resettles like 5 minutes later. I have not shown you guys that the tumble dryer got put in. I thought this had to be like vented out the side wall, but it never had to be. And for 2 weeks, we've had it just sitting down on the floor in our utility room. And then the builder came the other day and I said, oh, do you think we can like get this put in today? And he was like, yeah, we just plug it in. So it literally blew my mind. This is where water gets collected up here and then we just have to like empty it out every couple of days or so, depending on how much we use it. And then I've shown you this before, but we have this little, I'll show you again because I love it so much. We have this little like folding table. So what happens is when the tumble dryer finishes, I just empty it all onto this folding table, and then I just fold my clothes up to make them like, and then put them into the wash basket to take back upstairs. I love that. I think that's such a nice little touch with laundry there. And then down here is obviously our washing machine as well. So this does need to be painted, obviously, to finish it off. But what we're going to do is this section here is not going to have any doors on it, but this section here will just have one big door with shelves in here. We've left this bit open like this so that we can put our like ironing board or bits and bobs like, I don't know, like broom and things like that. Up there will be where I keep my laundry basket, and then like I said, we'll have shelves in here for bedding and towels and bits and bobs like that.
So I actually think I'm going to end this video here. I really hope you guys have enjoyed it. I have so enjoyed this week because I feel like there has been so much progress. Every day I feel like we take a step closer to the finish line. The bathrooms still haven't been fitted yet. So at the moment we're having to really, you have to be quite clever in this house. You shower and you wee in one room, in our ensuite, and then you have to go into the boys' bathroom to wash your hands. So that still hasn't changed from last time because the plumbers were just concentrating on the heating, getting the boiler up and running. The motor in the boiler wasn't working properly, so they had to kind of like flush everything out. So they've been spending most of their time concentrating on the heating, which to me is way more important than having a fully functioning all bathroom. But next week will definitely be like bathroom focused because the heating is now on. So yeah, really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye.